All right. Welcome to another Woods Report.
For this week, the end
For
of this
the
week.
for the the
For
hot
these
topics.
hot topics. Yeah, for the week.
So we still supposed to do verses, our own personal.
I know. We may have to do something else. It's
What
just
do
so
you-
hard to do things a cappella.
Okay.
I want the audience to hear the music.
Maybe we could do some. Well, you still can't do.
I like the games, but we running out of little card stuff.
And you still can't do. You can't still play music even on this new system we got.
The reason why I like the game so much is because it does allow us to still sing a cappella.
Okay.
We're not actually doing song after song after song, and the audience is going, oh, I guess they're singing the reasons that we're here. They don't have to hear
Right.
Philip Bailey singing it. So I don't know.
All right. Well, you can go to the
I
first.
think it's something else too.
Well, you can go to the first story. So our first story that we're going to talk about today is Shaquille O'Neal.
Mm-hmm. Shaq.
I like Shaq.
What is he up to now? He's in every commercial,
I
every
like Shaq.
product you can.
I like Shaq. And I love when they always do him.
From cream on your muscles to insurance to.
And I love how when the comedians always do him.
He's so laid back as far as his personality.
What I'm going to tell y'all right now is
You need to just going over there. He's not, I love, over the top funny kind of guy.
right.
He's like,
Now the thing I like about the thing I like about Shaq, and we could go right to the story. The thing I like about Shaq is that he makes people, the way he speaks makes people think he's stupid, but he's not. And that leads us to this story.
I'm not just no.
Right.
Stupid,
Who used to do him and they make their eyes crossed?
Oh.
It was a comedian. I don't remember, but
Pretend to
anyway,
be him?
they would pretend to be Shaq and they make their eyes cross.
Oh my!
You don't remember?
Mm-mm.
Well, anyway, but let me close this bottom thing on. Here, close that out.
Close what out?
What you got on the bottom? Never mind. Okay, I like people to see kind of what we talking about. Okay, so he said he got tired of people thinking he was stupid. Because he would have business meetings and guys would come and try to talk about the contracts or whatever, and they'll look right past him and talk to other people.
They figure he's about somebody to talk
about his contracts. So he said, "These people actually think I don't know what's going on. Like I'm stupid."
I mean, and most of the time, I mean, granted, not all the time,
right?
But most of the time, people probably do. They don't know a lot of contract talk and business talk. Only certain things, like they can sit there and listen to you talk and go, "No, I want you to do it in a certain state or whatever." Those obvious information.
So the thing I like about Shaq,
he knows.
The thing I like about Shaq, it says, "Oh, this is a commercial."
Ahora mi alma
We
se
get a
está
commercial
donde
that keeps
necesita estar.
on coming on.
Corey Versus.
And mute them out. And I mean,
See, that's why you should be bilingual.
Okay, so anyway,
En un estudio clínico se comprobó que Reverses baja significativamente el A1C mejor que una pastilla de la marca Líder. En el mismo estudio, las personas que tomaron Reverses perdieron más peso.
Reverses no es para personas con diabetes tipo 1.
Oh, where
No
it's
uses
from? Black
Reverses si tú o
Enterprise.
tu familia ha tenido cáncer medular de tiroides o si tienes el síndrome de neoplasia endocrina múltiple tipo 2 o si eres alérgico a este.
former NBA
Suspende
star
Reverses
Shaquille
y
O'Neal
obtén
shared
ayuda
why he
médica de
paid for
inmediato
several
si
of his
tienes un
friends to
bulto o
earn their
hinchazón en el
master's
cuello,
degrees
dolor de
during
estómago
appearance
intenso o una reacción
on
alérgica.
the Be
Los
Better
efectos
Off
secundarios
show.
graves pueden
The
incluir
basketball
pancreatitis.
champion and
Pide a tu
serial
médico si tienes
entrepreneur
problemas o
spoke about
cambios
his
en la vista.
principles for
Pueden
building
ocurrir
wealth,
problemas en la
as well
vesícula
as about
biliar.
the power
Tomar
of
Rybelsus con
education
una
during the
sulfonilurea o
program on
insulina
September
aumenta el
5th.
riesgo de un bajo
O'Neal
nivel de
said
azúcar
that
en la
once
sangre.
during a
Efectos
business meeting,
secundarios como
the
las
people
náuseas,
he
los
was meeting
vómitos y
with
la
greeted
diarrea pueden
him,
causar
but
deshidratación, lo cual puede
immediately
empeorar los
began
problemas en los
talking
riñones.
with the goats or whatever, accountants and lawyers, because they didn't think that he understood the language of business. Oh, they calling him the goat. Okay. I was like,
Habla con tu médico acerca de Reverses.
The meeting prompted him to get his master's degree at the University of Phoenix. That's what I was trying to think of. Which is mostly online. Okay. But he said he didn't want to get it online. He wanted to go to a physical building and get his master's degree. So they told him, we can't just have a class of just you. You got to have a class of at least 15 people in there.
Right, right.
You know, for a teacher to show up.
That's why he did that.
He got 15 of his friends
and he wanted their masters.
He talked them into getting their masters.
Get down,
15 of his friends, he got them together, and they all got their masters.
But what is it in? What was the study?
Let me see. Does this article say, you guys don't think I understand the lingo? So I went and got my master's from the University of Phoenix. It don't say what
because what he wants to study, they all need to know too. Mm-hmm. So think about it. They need to know business. They need to know what their lawyers are covering them for, and all kinds of lingo that they say and speak on business.
Yep. So probably business. That's what I'm guessing. Because it says here. He reportedly has a net worth of $400 million. The 50-year-old currently owns
those commercials.
Several big chicken restaurants in Las Vegas. The franchise currently has 10 locations in Las Vegas and has expanded to several states, including California, New York, and Ohio. Mm-hmm. O'Neill has also bought and sold more than 150 car washes, as well as bought into several other franchises, including Papa John's, Krispy Kreme.
He does commercial for Papa John's.
Krispy Kreme, and Auntie Annie's Pretzels.
He is in so much. You almost wonder what athlete, like LeBron
trying to follow in his footsteps.
Magic Johnson.
Well, Shaq is following in in Magic Johnson's
all of these
footsteps.
Businesses they're involved in, properties they own.
Yep.
They do commercials. I know it's a lot of athletes and rappers. They're doing TV commercials.
Yeah, because you need to make money outside of. People think that you stupid because all you can do is just bounce the ball.
Car shield one is becoming the iced tea. Yeah, he's pulling your dude with the braids.
Yeah,
he's in there now. And what's her name? Vivica Fox. They're all doing commercials and they're really supporting these products.
And they should. Okay. And a lot of them probably got money in them. That's why they're doing the commercial.
Yeah. So because they don't really remember back in the day, they would say people were doing commercials and they wasn't using the products. They're really, really strict on that. You need to be using that product. And people would say, "Yeah, right, he's driving that Chevy car."
No, a lot of them do.
And they do actually drive.
Maybe a Lincoln or something. Exactly. And they do drive.
So they have to use those products. So that's they'll put money into that.
Yeah. But I like that. I like that about Shaq. I like that his friend, he got 15 friends. That's building generational wealth, in my opinion. Is breaking curses.
Generational curses in his friends' families, too.
Yep.
Who would have thought the professor saying we have to have 15 people in order to have a class.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll come back. I'll talk to you later.
Oh, that's your Shaq?
Yeah, that's my Shaq. I'll be back. And then he come back with his 15. Hey, man. I need you to be a part of this project.
Right. So I love Shaq for that.
Okay, go ahead, Shaq.
All right, so that was our thing on Shaq.
Okay.
The next one is Cardi B. Okay. Cardi B accepts a plea deal in strip club assault case. All right. Let me tell you. And you already wrote her name down in your little rap book. She has a rap book. She writes down all the rappers' names that we talk about.
So you're doing a general story. Are you doing anything on what the Breakfast Club people said?
I'm doing what the Breakfast Club people talked about.
Like if they made any comments about this as
well. Right. Or the storylines that they talked about. Okay. But anyway, the Bronx native pleaded guilty to third-degree assault and reckless endangerment, both of which are misdemeanors, in a New York court on Thursday, September 15th. And this comes from hiphopdx.com. Cardi's plea means she avoids jail time and was instead given 15 days of community service. Additionally, she is required to stay away from the victims of the strip club brawl for 3 years. Cardi's plea deal arrived just in the nick of time as jury selection was due to begin on Friday, September 16th. Now, first of all, let's talk about this for a second, because you have no clue of what's going on here. And some of our people that watch us don't know what's going on here. They don't follow these people. They just watch because they like us. Okay. Cardi B is married to Offset. I don't think you have Offset's name written down in your little book.
Because he's a rapper, too.
He's a rapper from the Migos. You got Quavo, but you don't have Offset. So Offset and Cardi B are married.
Are you spell just off?
Offset.
No, she being funny. She being funny.
Well, when you spell
different. What is it, Ebonics?
Right. It's off.
OFF.
Yeah, Offset.
S-E-T.
Yep. Okay. It's all one word. You got to.
Oh, it is?
Yep,
see? I could look. And Offset is not. Offset. Well, I guess it is.
Yeah. So anyway, Cardi and him, I guess, was in a strip club or something. Okay. I don't know. Mm-hmm.
Offset. She don't work there no more, right?
No, this is her as Cardi B. Famous.
Okay, got it.
And he was cheating. I don't know if he still cheats, but he was big time cheating back then. Okay. And she was doing one of them things where women be following all up under their man and all that stuff.
I don't understand.
They ain't gonna do nothing but cheat.
You Cardi B.
And you fighting for some dude. A girl.
You Cardi B. Oh, not to say,
however,
if you was nobody, go ahead and do it. But
however, I digress a second. I do understand fighting.
Why?
Now hold on.
If they haven't touched you.
No, this is when I was younger. And people think you fighting over the guy. It's not that you fighting over the guy.
You fighting her.
You're fighting the girl because she probably ran her mouth and said something that's more disrespectful. People think it's the guy that you fighting over, but it's really y'all got some beef. But it started from him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
saying? They still think about the foundation of that fight.
But when you young, you stupid.
You need to beat him down,
right? But when you young, you stupid.
You go back. You gonna touch somebody else.
And it's people think that you fighting because he cheating with the girl, but it's really not. It's the girl probably ran her mouth or something.
So you think that's why? But she touched somebody. She assaulted somebody.
Well, you can't even say allegedly anymore. She just pleaded guilty to it.
So she did probably,
or I think it was
or
had somebody else pop her in the mouth or something that she told them to do it.
But why would she be the one to do it?
Because she the one that told him to do it. You can't tell nobody.
In trouble?
Who? The person that did
she told to do it.
Well, let's see what they said here. Y'all know how this story. You gotta. Well, let's see what she said. Part of growing up and maturing is being accountable for your actions, she told TMZ after receiving her punishment. As a mother, it's a practice that I am trying to instill in my children, but the example starts with me. I've made some bad decisions in my past that I am not afraid to face up and own up to. These moments don't define me, and they are not reflective of who I am now. I'm looking forward to moving past this situation with my family and friends and getting back to the things I love the most, music and my fans. So the Bodak Yellow rapper was arrested in October 2018.
Why did they say Bodak Yellow?
Because that's her song that made her famous.
You're kidding. Oh, yeah. Her song.
Yeah, that's her first song that made her famous.
Oh, okay.
In 2018, this answers our question. After allegedly ordering an attack, like I said, on two bartenders known as Jade and Batty G that August at Angels in Flushing, New York. One of them was talking to Offset, was sleeping with Offset.
So
here it is. She reportedly accused one of the women of sleeping with her husband, Offset. And you see how he spelled it?
Okay.
A brawl broke out and chairs, hookah pipes, and tables were thrown. As a result, one of the women
hookah pipes.
Yeah. Okay. As a result, one of the women was reportedly injured. So she pleaded guilty, and that's what happened. See, I said ordered it, but one of her friends to beat up the girl. So
the people that were ordered, they had to get in trouble too, right?
I don't know. I know
because they were told to do it. They get off.
I don't know. I don't know what happens to them.
Somebody find out what happens. If you got bodyguards,
yeah,
and you say, "Hey,
beat them up,
go knock her out."
Yeah. But anyway, so she pleaded guilty.
Okay.
At first she was denying it, but I guess they probably told her, you don't want to go in front of a jury because they're going to find you guilty.
Yeah.
And you'll probably do some jail time.
Especially if they don't like your music or never heard of you.
So you do better just plead guilty, take the little plea deal, which you saw what happened. Mm-hmm. Nothing really is going to happen to her. And then do your little community service and keep it moving. But hopefully she, like she said, she learned from it and she won't do something stupid like that.
She seems like she's been doing that a lot with, taking responsibility now as a mom.
I like Cardi B.
She's been, and then they even had her talking as far as politics.
Yeah.
And her connections with, some of these shows that she's been on and some of the things. Oh, we're going to listen to Cardi B, what she got to say? Yeah. If she has a platform, she's going to use it.
Right.
And we can't tell people when they're not to talk and when to talk if they're an entertainer.
Yeah.
Like with Kardashian, she did her thing with Comb Over to help get that lady out of jail.
Yeah. And I like Cardi B.
So come on. All right.
You said Comb Over. You cracked me up.
Well, you call him Comb Over.
Who is this As It Was? Let's see who this is. Your next one coming up. Oh, Beyonce.
Yeah.
I wonder why they call it As It Was. Whatever. Oh, maybe that song at the top. So Beyonce, Queen B.
That's her next topic.
Yep, Queen B.
But what did before you go back, what did the the Breakfast Club people say about Cardi B.
They didn't say nothing. You got to remember that Angela Yee just tells whatever the headlines are.
Oh, they don't talk about it.
If they want to talk about it, they do. Okay, if they don't want to talk about it, then Charlamagne will be on his computer doing something and be stupid. So he ain't gonna say nothing.
That's just wrong.
But most of the time, that's why I keep telling you, because you ask me every day.
Yeah. What did they discuss?
They don't say nothing all the time.
They're not like my View people.
No, your View
my
people.
My View people is the View. No. If they give their view on whatever topic it is.
No. That's why when we do your show, The View recap or review, I want you to tell me what did they say. Because that's the show.
Right.
What did Whoopi say?
Yeah. Because some of them may have a spin like we do and feel like we feel on things.
What?
They may have an opinion on something that we go, yeah, or something we never thought about.
No, they didn't.
That's why I like views. No. I like opinions, you guys, because a lot of times you have an opinion on you. Like, let me think about that.
You got to remember, this is
something.
Angela Yee is giving what people are talking about.
She's
right?
Ready to go.
Well, hold on. Okay. You got two guys there. Most guys don't like gossip.
Well,
so they don't want to talk about that. I don't know about
what's his name show, because them guys be talking.
What guys?
On Smile. Ricky Smiley.
You got what's his name?
Well, he's gay. Very gay.
Gay guy's gonna spill the tea.
The other guy.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying, but Gary's the bridge,
and they got the women. They got women.
They got women. Yes. That's why I'm saying I think who replaces Angela needs to be.
Gotta be more vocal,
or it got to be a gay guy. It got to be like a gay guy or a transgender
who's
guy.
Who's gonna keep the tea flowing,
keep that tea going. Because otherwise it's gonna be all testosterone. They're gonna be like, I don't care about Beyonce or Cardi B or talk about football and all that.
But see, here's the thing they don't understand, and that's a talk show. And I don't know why even Charlamagne don't. He has his own talk show. He don't talk about all male topics.
He don't do stuff. He does more political stuff. You know that. Charlamagne don't talk about this.
Got it.
You know that. This is more Wendy Williams. When he was on Wendy Williams, he was spilling the tea. He was trying to get that check.
Oh, really?
So when Wendy Williams was spilling, he was in the background.
Oh, he's different. Then you're gonna play whatever environment you in.
Right. But he'll come and say something every once in a while.
Okay.
But that's why I told you, if they say something, I'll say something.
Okay.
She asked every show, what did they say?
What did they say about
it? They didn't say nothing.
Because it was one topic that he said something that I didn't agree with. Right. And I'm like, oh, he want to say something now.
Our voices keep going high pitch. I know people are sick of that.
What does that mean?
When we go,
like Florida on the,
and then I'm loud. Yes, I know. And yes, they used to drive me crazy.
I know.
Her voice, and then the I'm loud. So I know people get mad.
I can't do nothing about
it.
It
is what it is.
Turn
y'all.
Your volumes down.
Or no, because then sometimes we're not loud. Oh. I get loud.
That's why I was talking soft, and you told me to talk louder.
Yeah, I get loud and I get passionate. But anyway, Beyonce continues to chatter. Yeah,
what happened
here? And that's another thing. Y'all need to know that I can't read, and I'm a horrible reader.
And she got glasses on.
Yeah. Or even if I can see,
I can read.
Even if I can see, I can't read.
I can read.
Go ahead.
When you read,
Beyonce continues
to shatter world records with every song that she drops and every dollar she rakes in, according to a report Rolling Stones published on Thursday, September 15th. The Aliens. I can't read either. That I look like two L's.
Let me do it for you.
I'll read for you.
I get it for you.
Allen's Superstar. Alien. Oh, that was Alien. And then she gonna correct me.
And I can't
see the blind leading the blind. We both gonna go.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Singer.
It ain't that easy, is it?
When you got L's and I's can be blurred.
But it's not easy. It's like in school when a teacher tell you to read out loud. That's not that simple.
Well, if it depends on how far, and they had neat glasses.
But go ahead, whatever.
The Alien superstar singer earned over a dozen entries in the new 2023 Guinness World
Get out of here. I do it. You're doing the same thing I'm doing.
Some of the records include first act to debut at number 1 with their first 6 studio albums, which is now 7 albums thanks to Renaissance.
You sound like you read
highest annual earnings for a female singer.
Let me do it.
I'll read the last sentence. She also holds the world record for the most current Twitter engagements, retweets for a female musician, and highest earning couple in Hollywood ever with husband Jay-Z. Here's my thing with the Guinness World.
I'm going to sleep while my sister reading.
You don't read that more exciting than me.
All right,
I don't know what. And you stop every now and can't see something. All right, so it's not as boring as my.
What's your thing about Jay-Z?
Well, no, not Jay-Z. See, you weren't listening. I said the Guinness World Book of Records. They capture everything now, right? Because remember back in the day, they used to capture how many times you jump rope, or
I think
how many times you
lick
a sucker.
They've been capturing
everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so she broke. Well, however long ago they were capturing this.
Yeah.
She's broken the record apparently.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's in there. She got her. Beyonce was inducted alongside Cristiano Ronaldo, who currently holds the world record most goals in a men's international soccer. The acclaimed singer's newest achievement comes a year after she made history at the 2021 Grammys. Once Black Parade won Best R&B Performance, Bey officially won her 28th award, which is the most trophies any artist has ever won, male or female. This is so overwhelming. I've been working my whole life, since 9 years old, and I can't believe this happened. Such a magical night, she said. Now, did she really say that? Has anybody ever heard Beyonce speak? No, I'm just joking.
Don't talk like that.
I don't even know. Has anybody heard Beyonce speak? No, I'm just joking. She don't speak that often.
She don't do interviews, do she?
No. She did it when she was younger. You don't see Beyonce now.
I wonder why.
She didn't even go to her 45th. Everybody was at her 41st birthday party. She didn't go.
Why?
I don't think she wanted. You know what? Here's the thing.
Remember, she said she's another person on stage.
Yes, and I think she's more quiet and reserved on the inside.
I think she's another person,
and I think she probably don't want to deal with all that Hollywood crap. Because a lot of people that was at her birthday party are fake. I don't like being around fake people. And she probably don't either.
Who had the party? Who set it up?
The restaurant. People showed up and celebrated her 41st birthday.
But they can celebrate on their own. But if they didn't invite her, like Jay-Z didn't put it together, her mom,
Jay-Z came and showed up. He showed up late.
They probably do things family, very private.
That's what I'm saying.
In the backyard, the dad
But you
comes
gotta
over.
guard your life when you at that level. You gotta guard your mind. You gotta guard your life. You gotta guard.
She's never made a comment, even with the scandalous with her new album out, her new CD. I said you don't say album anymore, but with the church girl and all of the ridicule that some of these ministers are dogging her.
Beyonce don't say nothing.
She don't come back and say nothing.
She said in her music. That's when you hear me.
Really?
She'll say. Okay. But what I'm saying is, I think she's got to the point, and because she remember she liked Michael Jackson, who I love. I love Michael Jackson.
She's at that level now,
and she probably watched what Fame did to people like him and Whitney Houston and
to the curb.
Prince and people like that. And I'm thinking she probably thinks in her mind, I gotta guard my space, my spirit, the spirits that's around me, the people, the energy that people put in you. You gotta guard that. And she got a home with a family. So I applaud her for that. Not showing up or talking all the time. Because some people talk all the time. They always, like I was saying with Nicki Minaj yesterday. They always got something to say.
But the one good thing about her, unlike Cardi B and Mary J. Blige, and she don't have a dusty background. She don't say
nothing.
But I'm saying it's maybe that's it too.
She don't say nothing. When she don't get in no mess.
When we were watching, I don't know about you, when I was watching Kanye's documentary, and they were they were backstage waiting to go on. Was that in that documentary? Remember she was back there. She was with the girls, Destiny's Child, and they had some other people. They were on tour together.
Yeah,
and I think. Is that when Jay-Z started kind of eyeing her?
Yeah, they was talking.
Yeah, and you were saying that he probably was kind of making it where nobody could even talk to her.
Jay-Z was being ridiculous. Like she would film a video shoot. He would make sure no men were on the set.
It was almost like he was
very protective.
Had his eye on her early and just made sure nobody touched her.
And he also was cheating and doing everything. So of course you're gonna be what you doing. You want to make sure that they not doing. That's usually the guys that's overprotective.
Yeah,
they usually the ones that's out there doing everything in the world. Yeah. That's why they want to make sure. Who is that on the phone? Who is that? Why you always want to know everything about me? That means you doing something.
I just hope and pray, and I'm sure she does. Very wise woman, has her ducks in a row if this knucklehead decides to leave.
If you listen to her album,
I pray the relationship lasts. But
yeah, if you listen to her album, even like her last one with the Lemonade or whatever, she good. Okay. She almost at the point like, well, I love you, you my husband, but
it's a business deal right now.
If you walk, you just go and walk on.
Just make sure you say hi.
Or I may walk.
Don't say hi to the babies.
Right. It ain't about you walking away. It's about me walking away.
Keep in contact with them.
So, so that's why I like Beyonce. Mm-hmm. I know a lot of people don't like her.
Not to like
There's a lot of people who don't like her.
Okay, give me one reason why. She is not a Cardi B. She is not
a
Nicki Minaj.
They don't like Beyonce because of the fact that she's very, very famous.
Yeah.
And you said it. Appropriates other people's styles. But
that wouldn't be why I wouldn't like her.
No, but I'm saying like Michael he'll take something from somebody and make it famous. Moonwalk. And then another person be like, wait a minute, I created that. Or like Beyonce, she'll wear something. It's like some lady in Ireland or something is wearing that.
I can see why some people don't like Wendy Williams.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I may not be a 100% fan of Beyonce because I'm going to give her props. She can sing, she can dance. I mean, she has it all. But for me, I'm old school. I love old school singing, old school stars and musicians. Mm-hmm. I don't think. What reason would you not like her? She don't talk about people.
I'm telling you why. I just said
That's still weak.
No, I'm saying because they feel like it's you take from other people and you don't give them credit, and then
because she did come out and say she was sorry about the recent in her album.
My thing is that the bottom.
She didn't have to say that.
No. My thing is the bottom line is I like Beyonce, but I'm no fool. She's also a businesswoman. You don't become Beyonce.
Human. She's still human.
And you don't become Beyonce by being so sweet and nice and naive.
Yeah, they used to say that about Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson wasn't so sweet and nice and naive. He took the Beatles,
their music.
And owned it.
Owned the rights to them.
Yes. So he's not so sweet. That's what Paul McCartney said. He's not that sweet.
I don't believe it.
So he got tired of everybody thinking
are mine.
Yeah. He got tired of people think catalog.
Yeah.
He got tired of people thinking that Michael was so sweet. That's what I'm saying with Beyonce. Okay. She's not that sweet.
Did the Beatles get it back?
You know what? I don't know. Did they buy it back from his I think they did. I think they sold it. I think he bought it back from you know what? Let's look.
His music management group.
I think Paul McCartney bought it back from Michael's estate.
Okay. Because that'll be a good time. I mean, he ain't in the grave that many months, and you go back and say, hey, can I have my music back?
Let me see. How you spell McCarthy?
MC. It's not MC?
I don't know, y'all.
Paul McCartney. MCA.
There it is. Yeah. See, I told you spell it wrong. MCC. Google will correct you.
Yeah, but it's a McCarthy.
Catalog.
T-A.
You know I don't know how to spell.
No, C-A-T-A. Yeah. L-O-G. Yeah.
See?
Finally regains Beatles rights after nearly 50 years.
Told you. This has nothing to do with Breakfast Club.
So when Michael was alive...
This year has been a big one for Sir Paul McCartney. On June 18th, the former member of the Beatles turned 75. A few days prior to his birthday, McCarthy's rank of knighthood was elevated after 20 years to companion, whatever. I don't care about that. Over the weekend, McCarthy had yet another success to celebrate. After a long battle dating back decades, the prolific songwriter finally regained the copyright of the Beatles catalog in a private settlement with Sony ATV.
There you go.
So he now owns, and see right here it says Michael Jackson. McCartney was outbid by friend and fellow music legend Michael Jackson, who bought the company for $47 million in 1985. Friend. How you gonna be my friend and buy my catalog?
Buy my catalog.
Outbid me. So I love Michael Jackson, but Michael Jackson
was a devious.
Michael Jackson wasn't Mr. Sweet, nice, innocent.
Because here's the thing that this is my opinion.
And Paul McCartney said
it's business. It's about business.
It's business.
It's like that comment they made in that movie I like with Liam Neeson.
It's business.
It's just not personal. It's business.
It is.
And he said this is personal, and he shot him.
Right, I get it.
Anywho,
I get it.
If a good heart would have bought it for him.
And
here you go, Paul McCartney.
Well, I ain't giving you $47 million.
I'm just saying. If you got money troubles, and that for him to bid, he didn't have money troubles.
Right.
I wouldn't outbid my friend. That's his music.
So that's why I say, and I love Michael Jackson. God knows I do. Like, do my Oprah Winfrey.
I kill him dead.
But Michael Jackson was nice. They said he was nice, kind-hearted,
shrewd businessman.
That's how I feel about Beyonce.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I don't see that right now.
You ain't gonna see it.
She ain't do none of this.
She ain't gonna let you see it.
Oh, wow.
If you don't think Beyonce,
we don't know Jay-Z not behind some stuff.
I believe he is.
I don't trust him.
No, I believe that he is behind some stuff. But if you think Beyonce is this sweet, nice, innocent.
Well, I'm not saying all that.
Okay.
But I'm just saying that a lot of the shrewdness is maybe more him than her.
I don't know. I think she's smart by you saying that. It's so good. You threw him to the wolves.
You
threw him to the wolves. And I love it. I love it because Jay-Z going,
I'm the lamb.
And the funny thing about it is, it could be the opposite.
Yeah, that's true.
He could be the one that would go, I would never do that. I would never buy somebody's catalog. But you know what? That's wrong. Because Jay-Z, the stories I heard about him. You're right.
See?
You're right.
There's some shrewd businessmen out there.
You
rappers
know what?
And actors.
Now I know why they both got money. Because they both are like that. Because Jay-Z don't play.
Gosh.
Yeah, he'll burn you down.
Okay.
He will. All right, let's keep going.
Go ahead.
He will burn you down. All right, Whitney Houston. I don't know how we got on mic. Oh, because of Beyonce.
Yeah.
Well, these all go together. Michael Jackson, Beyonce, Whitney Houston.
Shrewd business people.
Yeah.
She was a little rough, they
Whitney,
said.
Whitney Houston.
Bobby!
Bobby Brown!
And you know what? When you look at her, you don't even think about that.
Later on you did. Not in the beginning. Until when Bobby got to her, you started saying it. Before Bobby got to her, she was nice decorum, Whitney Houston.
You had to.
And he said she was ghetto in the background.
Yeah, you didn't see ghetto. She was classy.
Bobby brought
and we
that
would
out.
always say, why she with him?
No,
she
baby.
She with somebody like Denzel.
No.
Or Idris.
No, honey.
Because she just let her classiness about her. She didn't look like the homegirl that could tell you off and say, I'll kick you.
No, baby.
Whatever.
Bobby Brown brought all that out.
Wow.
Bobby!
And then she gonna say he was one of the best.
Bobby Brown, the king of R&B.
King and R&B.
You know what?
What island, what country was that?
At the time.
Little King.
You know what?
Little K.
We were saying Whitney was on something, but at the time, maybe he was.
Come on now.
Because right now, it's R. Kelly.
Come on. Not Bobby Brown.
It was Bobby! Bobby Brown, the king of R&B.
Oh, goodness.
But anyway,
what's the deal with
Whitney
this?
Houston biopic. I Want to Dance with Somebody gets first trailer. So there we go.
It's a movie?
It's a movie.
Because what's her name did the TV documentary.
Yeah, but this one is...
And they wouldn't let her do the songs.
Well, let's read this.
And she sang the songs herself.
Whitney Houston is the subject of the forthcoming biopic. Is it biop? It's not. Whatever.
Biography.
I Want to Dance with Somebody, which arrives in theaters. See, so this is theaters. December 21st. The first trailer dropped today. We'll watch the trailer. And it features Stanley Tucci's Clive Davis alongside Naomi Aki, whatever, at Houston. Watch below.
As Houston.
So
she's a no-name, is she?
Oh, that's good then.
Because I was wondering who was going to play her.
This one says, I Want to Dance with Somebody Body follows Kevin McDonald's 2018 documentary, Whitney, which was nominated for a Best Music Film Grammy. Bohemian Rhapsody writer, the movie Bohemian Rhapsody, Anthony McCartan wrote the new feature. This is going to be big then.
Say what it's coming from, because you
Houston, what do you mean?
This where you get reading this from.
Oh, this is from pitchfork.com.
Okay.
All right, so let me turn this back on. Hopefully that Latino music ain't playing in the background. Yeah. That commercial.
We didn't want to be offensive to those who do speak Spanish. I'm sorry.
All right, here we go.
What is it that we don't know about it? We didn't heard everything about it.
All right, I'm going to say something.
But that's Whitney's really voice, not her singing.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And let's say this.
Whereas, what's her name who played Aretha?
I hope the movie does well, because I'm going to support a black movie.
Mm-hmm.
She don't look nothing like Whitney Houston.
She has like her face is really heavy.
It's too...
But who else would have played her? You think they could have just got anybody, I guess, to do that? They probably want somebody that can act, though.
Yeah, but you
could
have got somebody who looked like her.
Like
she ain't really singing.
Like who? Because she's acting too.
Some model or something.
Because maybe somebody that looks like her probably can't act. There's a
okay, so when you watch that, y'all tell us what y'all think. When you watch that, did you think of Whitney Houston? I didn't see Whitney Houston.
Well, I don't see Aretha Franklin with what's her name?
Oh, with Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer Hudson.
Oh, you watched it though, right?
I saw a little bit of it.
You didn't see?
I didn't want to watch. I watched the other one that came on. What's the one?
And you didn't see Aretha in it. Mm-mm. She sound like Aretha kind of.
She has some of her, like you said, her voice.
I'm gonna give it a chance. Are we gonna go see it?
Yeah, we should see it and support it.
They didn't show Bobby. They showed her walking down the aisle with him. We didn't see no Bobby. And we didn't see no strung out. Oh no, I don't do crack. Never.
Who's telling this story?
See, that's why I think her family's telling this story. Which is not going to be real.
And that's in a lot of these stories. Yeah, they said Elton John's story wasn't all his messiness. He didn't want his messiness out there. James Brown's wasn't messy. Because he did a lot of abuse to women. The Rhapsody.
It's not going to be real.
What's his name?
And that's the person that's doing this one.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be real.
Oh, the rap.
It's the same
my
guy.
Manager at work, he went to see it and he said, the guy who was in the group didn't like it because it wasn't real.
The guy you just saw, we read it. The guy who did that one, Bohemian Rhapsody.
It's funny how I just said that.
He did this Rhapsody. Yeah. So we know it's not going to be real.
They didn't tell everything.
But what it will do is get Oscar nominated probably because they got Oscar nominated. And these are the guys. See, Oscar mean you go to places and drink and
her acting has
and
to be
you
that
rub
level.
shoulders. Now you rub shoulders with all the people.
I don't know if this is even worthy of an Oscar because Jennifer Hudson sang. Her voice sang. So that was nominated, right?
We'll see.
Okay.
But I'll support it. It's a black movie. I want to support it.
Was this a thing that, what's her name, brought up on the Breakfast Club? Is that?
No. They just talked about the movie coming.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
So we'll go see it.
See how you keep on saying they didn't do more?
Well, I'm just saying, did they talk about this?
No. She just brought it up. That's what I said. You keep doing that.
Keep asking.
I'm going to tell you if Charlamagne don't say something.
I'm thinking sometimes you forget.
No, I got it written right here. If they say something, I'll say something. Did Charlamagne say anything about the
what's her name? If she just announced it.
No.
They think it's gonna be good. They think it's like what you just said.
No, we don't know. She
don't look like Whitney Houston.
I don't think.
Could have got somebody else.
I don't think she looked like Whitney Houston, but I guess does that matter? I don't even think her mannerism wasn't even like Whitney Houston.
We got to see her acting. We got to see her how she acts and walks and give you that Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston was. See, that's the thing. It's hard to play people like that. Whitney Houston.
Unless you spent time with him, like Jennifer Hudson spent time with Aretha.
Whitney Houston
probably studied her.
Whitney Houston was a star because of the way she was. It was something about her that made her stand out.
And that comment that the guy made about her music not black enough.
No, they did say that.
I'm glad they did that with
no, it was too black.
No, it wasn't black enough.
No, for what she wanted to do. She was too pop when she came out, and she wanted to be more R&B. And he was saying, "You're not black." No, Whitney Houston.
No, I'm saying that she wanted to.
She wanted to get more into R&B, and they were saying, "You too white. You a pop queen."
Yeah. I think she was too high for that.
Yeah.
But it reminds me of.
I'm like, what are you talking about? That's Whitney Houston.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to figure out what were you saying. I didn't know what you meant.
That she wasn't black
I
enough.
took it as the way I was hearing it. Maybe I have to hear it in the way it was spoken. Mm-hmm. That I don't want her black. I want her where she was, and if she wanted to be more R&B.
No, she wanted to break out of it. Okay. She wanted to do the gospel and do those plays that you saw her in.
And she did do gospel with
she did, but she had to break that look. Remember, Bobby helped break that too.
Oh wow!
Because before Bobby, Whitney had a certain.
She was going
you thought she was you thought, like you said, she would date somebody, her demeanor and everything about her music, and she was like a whole nother person. It wasn't a real her. She was playing a part.
Because
Bobby said that wasn't Whitney.
Because it's funny because I thought the opposite journey for what's her name? What's Love Got to Do with it?
Oh, Angela Bassett?
No. What's Love Got to Do with it?
Tina Turner?
Tina Turner was the opposite.
Yeah, she was
black song.
Because she was with Ike.
And when she came out, how
she said I want to do, but in the movie she said it. She said I want to do other kind of music. I don't want to just do Negro spirituals and stuff. I want to do.
She wanted the opposite.
She wanted the opposite.
Oh, isn't it interesting when you hear somebody that's a top artist like
that?
And
Tina couldn't break it until she got rid of Ike. See, as long as she was with Ike, she was ghetto Tina.
Her down.
Then when she moved to London and whatever and got the little right, the rock, the rock and roll Tina came out.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's what the opposite, like you said.
So we'll go see it. We'll support it.
We'll see it.
Really?
Yeah, we'll see it. We'll see it. Even though she don't look nothing like her,
it don't matter.
But her personality didn't even seem like
What's her name that played it on TV? What's her name? She's a real singer. And they wouldn't release the song, sir, and she had to read.
She did a better job.
She has a sound. She sounds like Whitney.
Yes.
What was her name? So
I don't know, but I know you're talking about.
Okay.
All right. When you asked me,
I was surprised that they just not pull her to play it.
They already had her. Oh, you're right. No, she don't look like Whitney. But she don't look like Whitney. So you're right. They could have got her
more like Whitney. Okay.
Shoot, they could have got anybody, like you said, if she's not really singing.
Yeah.
Get anybody to play Whitney Houston.
Yeah, or even somebody famous.
So I don't know.
Is that what to bring the people there?
I think they want to make her, she must be an upcoming celebrity.
Oh.
So they want to make her,
Okay.
All right, so let's talk about NLE Chopper.
Mm-hmm.
NLE Chopper, you didn't write his name down. He's a rapper.
I had him on here. We talked about him a little bit earlier.
We did. NLE. Oh, you did. I see it on there.
You see it on there?
Yeah. NLE Chopper.
And see, like I said, you guys, these names.
Yeah. I like NLE Chopper.
Where is NLE? Is that short for something, I wonder?
Never.
That's why I'm writing
Never
down.
Something.
It means something for real?
It does mean something.
Chopper. Okay.
Yeah, it's never. Y'all know what it means. If y'all know,
y'all heard of this rapper, then you know what NLE means.
I don't want to look it up.
That's why I'm writing these names down, you guys, because I'm old school. I'm like, what the heck does NLE?
I'll look at it later. But NLE Chopper, he's 19.
Okay. Wow.
And he's young. And he's been dating this girl right here. She's 26.
Come on now.
Yeah, she's 26.
Come on.
And NLE is very mature for his age, but he's also silly. He's 19. So you expect
What's she
him to
going
be
to
silly.
expect from a 19-year-old rapper?
So he broke up with her.
I would too. I'm 19.
And they was engaged. I guess she said she thought she was going to get married to him and all this other stuff.
They're not the age of, what's her name, the mermaid. And
oh, no. Boyfriend. Well, they're young, too. 21, 22.
Oh, okay,
that's still young.
Okay.
But this is her.
19.
Because
hold on.
This is real. I want to be honest, because she was around last night.
I want to get to the part where she crying.
Look at the back eye or anything.
Because she boring as I don't know what talking.
That's probably what he tired.
She's a cute girl though. No, he see. I just want to see this part because I want to talk about this for a minute.
Yeah. It's face reality because this was not my reality a week ago.
They just broke up.
Tell y'all.
He's 19.
How hard it is because I love so hard. And I love harder and harder and harder every time. And
so she crying. This is on All Urban Central, y'all, on YouTube.
He's 19.
19. Now, see, listen to what some people saying. Let me see what other people say.
I'm still stuck
and I'm
at the
tell
fact
you,
he's 19. I don't expect anything else.
I'm going to see if people say what I was thinking.
Okay, go ahead.
She's in love with the lifestyle and can't deal with the reality. I took the first half serious, but when she made that face and the voice, I couldn't help but laugh, but that was wrong. Why do people feel the need to be public with their situations? That's true.
That's true.
They were so good together. They were cute. Imagine if he was 26 dating a 19-year-old. Then everybody would have been on his calling him a weirdo. But when the girl does it, it gets heartbreak. Everybody feels sorry for her.
Male or female, 19.
Right, hold on. It's 2022 and people still don't know not to post what should be private on social media. This person says, it gotta be a reason to let you go. Laugh out loud, that transition got me dead. She must have went from talking to crying. She don't get no free ride for being pretty no more. See how people just talking. I completely get it. As a woman, we are naturally emotional. And when you truly fall in love with someone and you invest time, they become a priority to you. And then things don't work out after putting all your time into that person. It hurts. But time, she'll get better.
She has to.
Now, everybody out there who has
said
been,
the beginning of her thing that I'm starting my healing
and
journey.
that came from All Urban Central, y'all. You can see them on YouTube.
Okay.
Everything that they said, all could be true. First of all, you 26. You getting with a 19-year-old.
19!
He gonna go through, and he famous.
19!
Famous and rich. I love the fact, and I like how he came back.
He ain't even legal to drink.
And I like how he came back. I'm not going to play it.
Oh, okay.
He was very respectful.
Was he?
Yes.
At 19?
He's intelligent.
That's nice.
He came back and he said, he validated her crying. He said she's a beautiful spirit. He said she's wonderful. He said everything.
He didn't talk out shade or nothing.
He said everything about her is great. He said, I'm not ready for it.
Thank you.
He said, I'm not ready for it.
And he said,
I feel like I would do her an injustice if I went ahead and stayed, you know what I'm saying? And not knowing that's why I like him.
Your parents taught you well.
I love NLE Chopper.
How many men, not even 19, 30?
Because he know he gonna treat her. He know he gonna do everything in the world, and he not ready.
To be honest and say,
I'm not ready. I'm 19.
She's a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
She's good. I'm not ready.
He said, ain't nothing wrong with her. Nothing.
I'm not ready.
He said, she too good for me.
Hey, but Kim, here's the thing that concerns me
with
her.
I'm not ready.
Here's the thing that concerns me with her.
Yeah.
When a lot of people made that comment about her going public.
Yes.
She didn't need to. He didn't throw shade her way. He said, you're a beautiful woman.
Yes.
You're a respectful woman.
Yeah.
I'm not ready. I just wanted to know that he just heard.
You wanted to know what, if anybody said anything when Angela Lee said the story. So Charlamagne.
What did they say? He finally said something.
So he said, first of all, when are people going to stop putting everything on social media? Which is what we said.
Thank you.
And imagine if we went to social media back when we was younger, every time we broke up.
Every time.
He said he think they'll probably be back together next week.
Maybe.
You don't know.
Couples break up, they come back together. He may come back to her at 26.
And that's the other thing. That's what I think, did Envy say or somebody said, how do you know they may not get back together later on?
He's not ready
He's not ready now. But I do understand that one person who said, as a woman, I've poured into men. Women are nurturers. So that's natural for us. And I know what it's like to pour into a man, pour into him. You see that potential, you pouring into him, you pouring into him.
You building them.
Yes. And then as he gets stronger, he don't need you no more. And then somebody else reaps the benefit of all the hard work that you put into
getting this man to that
level.
But
you got to understand, you're not supposed to be putting all that hard work into building somebody up for them.
Take those women that are loose classes with Jakes when he's trying to teach women their worth. That daddy issue could be an issue. It's just things we need to learn. She's 26.
And you need to be okay with being by yourself.
Yes. Date yourself for a little bit to get to know yourself. But you didn't need to be public with it. No. I really, you gonna hurt. And especially if you loved him hard.
And I appreciate.
Some people are very committed.
I appreciate somebody that tell me they're not ready.
When you said that, his response was that, and not response to her crying.
No, well,
he said this before the crying.
No, people were showing him her crying and stuff, and he was like making fun of her crying and stuff. And he said, "There's nothing she should be ashamed of. She didn't do anything bad, nothing."
I appreciate,
and he was giving her shout out, like saying, "No, she's a good woman."
NLE Chopper.
I
will remember that name,
and I like him. He's so funny.
Is he?
And I tie everybody back to DDG.
He ain't no PK, is he?
No, I don't know. I tie everything back to DDG.
Yeah. Is he in that circle?
He's in that circle. He was on DDG's on his YouTube. DDG always plays these little skits and stuff. And he played a little skit with NLE Chopper where they go pretend like they going to rob somebody or something. And NLE Chopper was so funny in that skit. And it made me go, he needs to act.
Oh.
Yeah, he needs to act.
He has a humor about him.
He has a naturalness, a natural comedy.
Where's he from?
I don't know. I don't know. We look it up. When we look up what his name is.
Thank you for telling me that. I learned a little bit about him.
NLE Chopper.
Because a lot of guys, even older than him, they would not respond that way.
No.
And if they're not ready, they wouldn't tell the woman they're not ready.
You just go cheat on her.
They'll cheat on her or they'll ghost her.
Exactly.
He doesn't call me back anymore. I don't
understand.
Really? You can't be man enough and adult enough to do this?
Bryson LaShawn Potts, known professionally as NLE Chopper, is an American rapper from Memphis.
Okay.
Tennessee. So now you know where he's from.
And how long did they date? Because he's 19.
Maybe like a year or something. I don't know. I have to look that up.
Oh, I do need to get that call, but I have to wait. Because we live.
You can go ahead. You don't have to talk in front of everybody, though. Go in your room. Okay, y'all. So we'll go to the next story. But, let's look up what NLE Chopper stands for. No, go in your room. Oh, she on I can hear it from over here.
Oh, they tell me something. Okay.
I heard the recording all the way over here. That's sad. What does NLE stand? Oh, here it is. No Love Entertainment.
Okay.
I don't know why he changed his name. I mean, that's his name though.
No Love.
Oh, maybe. Oh, I think he had a record label. That's it. The song was the first release from his own record label called No Love Entertainment,
which he launched
in a partnership with Warner Records.
I didn't know that.
Smart dude. 19.
Got his tattoo on his neck.
19. All right. I like him.
So, honey, what's her name?
I don't know. We moved on.
She's gonna heal.
She'll be all right. She's 26.
And and also be careful. Don't go searching for guys that's in that entertainment kind of thing too.
Because you might get your heart broken over and over and over again.
Really, hopefully she'll, meet somebody that is ready.
All right. So real quick, because I don't even know how long we've been on here. John is it Boyega? I don't know how to say these names, guys. Maybe. Opened up about shooting the Woman King with Viola Davis. So I'm basically, they did an interview with him on The Breakfast Club. I'm not going to go through the whole interview.
Just tell us.
This is from BuzzFeed. This is BuzzFeed, y'all. Last month, I attended a private screening of Viola Davis's new movie, The Woman King, and directed by Gina Prince Brightwood. I don't know.
Something like that.
If you've seen the epic trailer, which you showed yesterday, you know this film is centered on the badass all-female group of warriors. However, what you likely don't know is that The Woman King is inspired by real-life events. Now, let's talk about that for a second, because we talked about the controversy, right? Mm-hmm. He talked a little bit. He didn't go in detail about the controversy. Mm-hmm. He said it's loosely based. Mm-hmm. And he owned the fact that they was for slavery. Mm-hmm. That tribe was for slavery. Mm-hmm. But he was giving it from a different standpoint, because everybody always looks at it from how we view slavery now. Mm-hmm. You got to put yourself back in that time.
Be in that country, in that world at that time.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So at that time, it was very profitable. Mm-hmm. It was like you was, and it was other tribes.
And people keep forgetting about Egypt.
And remember,
Egypt had slaves too.
But remember, it was other tribes.
Yeah.
So you was at battle with other tribes.
Exactly.
I sell you off.
I'm gonna make money.
Why, rather than stay and fight? Why would I stay and fight you when I can sell you to somebody else? And you're trying to kill me. Mm-hmm. So this is what we got to remember. It was tribal wars back then. Mm-hmm. So if somebody could get rid of you by any other way, they gonna do it.
Right.
But he noticed, I think during this time, he said the slave trade was ending or whatever. Right. So they didn't know how they was going to continue to feed their tribe. Uh-huh. He didn't go in detail like what you said about what
the women, making them fight.
The ugly women or whatever and all that. He didn't do all that.
That's what Viola talked about and what she had learned about how these women came about being these warriors. And it wasn't all positive. But they still fought they really had to fight or die.
They had to fight or die.
And even if you're fighting for somebody whose ruling is still wrong,
yes,
you still have to fight for that.
Yes.
And do good at it.
Yes.
But people can go, you're fighting for the wrong reasons. Well, that's all I know to do.
Well, he has other movies coming out. He has a movie called Breaking that's coming out. It's a guy who's a war veteran, and he has mental problems or whatever issues, and he goes in to rob a bank. It's a true story. It's a true story. And they say, and the people in the bank were like, he's the nicest guy. Yeah. But the people on the outside didn't know that.
So military fighting.
So I don't even want to know how it ended.
Hurt him.
I don't want to know. Well, I thought you talking about in the bank. I don't want to know how it is.
No, him, why he got to that place. Yes. Being in a war.
Yes.
Fighting.
And coming back with nothing. And Charlamagne said it's despicable how we treat our veterans. I agree.
It is.
It's despicable.
And not giving them the help that they're needing.
Exactly.
Especially the Vietnam.
Mentally, physically, everything. They got a bed to get everything. And these people went and lost limbs and they mind and all this for our country.
People dying by them.
People they shouldn't even have to ask when they come back.
It should be automatic.
It should be automatic.
You need housing, you need your family needs.
We got you.
You need some mental.
You don't have to worry about nothing.
You need therapy. You need some physical.
Exactly. Instead of these lawmakers buying $5,000, $10,000.
Well, I know the Vietnam guys some of the Vietnam guys was sharing their story. They say a lot of them were shunned. Remember, they were sent to a war that we felt like they shouldn't have been there. So why you shunning the military guys who were fought? They had to. Right. They were, what was the word? They came to Adam and said, come fight. Yeah. Oh, I had no choice. Okay.
He said he loved the fact that he loved that it was black women surrounding him. He said, he loved that. He said that feeling of being on set, he said, it's nothing like it. He said, and black people, we take care of each other. He said, if you got crust around your lips or your elbows is ashy, he said, you got
pass the jar of Vaseline.
He said, you got 50 black women to go, your elbows
put this on.
Yeah, you need to.
Here, boy.
He said, I'll be all messed up on white sets. They don't say nothing.
Boy,
he said, you got to walk past 50 black women. That's why some women. They going to make sure you take care of. That's why a lot of women be out here looking like that.
It's funny because a lot of women were having problems with the sagging pants.
Yeah.
At least wear clean underwear, boy. Wear some.
But he's in the movie Breaking. Yeah. He's also in another movie called They Clone Tyrone, which Jamie Foxx is in it.
What?
It's funny, I guess, and it's like a
They Clone Tyrone.
Yeah, it's an action movie. So Mama will probably go see that. An action movie. Right.
Okay.
So he's in that. He talked about, he started on Star Wars. He was in like something before that, but that was his big break, Star Wars. He said he was a token. He knew that. Because they didn't put him on nothing. They didn't ask him to do nothing but just pose and smile.
Oh, stop.
Because a lot of people, even white people, was complaining about a black person being in Star Wars. And then that got them on the topic of Little Mermaid.
It's a made up world.
Well, that got them on the topic of Little Mermaid and about all the people that's upset about Little Mermaid. So then Charlamagne said he don't believe it's that many people upset. He believes it's plants. It's things planted in the media to get people to talk about it.
Well,
and he could be right.
Come over says the fake news.
He could be right because that's making people talk about it. And this guy said, I like what he said. He said, whether it's real or not, let's just keep putting positivity on Haley because she getting a lot of hate.
Yes.
And he said, and she's breaking down that stereotype. It's a mermaid.
A mermaid is not real.
And they don't have no problem. You imagine all the comments we get in the section because I posted stuff on a mermaid on people saying that she not black. It's not a black person. Oh, how can what if a white person start playing Black Panther? Would y'all be mad? Y'all already do.
Yeah.
I laugh when they say, what if we start? You already started.
Remember, even before that, you did blackface. That's not funny.
So I love when they say, well, what if
Cleopatra is not a white woman with pointed nose.
Did you know the Lone Ranger wasn't white?
No, I didn't know.
The Lone Ranger wasn't white.
Y'all, and then y'all would play Native American. Y'all be fake Native Americans with the long hair and the pointed nose.
Let's not even talk about what is it? The China? What's the
Asian?
One? What's the one? The TV show where the man was
Charlie Chin?
No, him too. Charlie Chin was played by a white man.
So
no, I'm talking about the one that the guy with the karate guy.
Oh, a kung fu,
white man.
Come on, you guys.
So stop that.
If you're from the white Caucasian.
Talk about what if we start? And then this one guy loved him on TikTok. Why don't we do it all white roots and the all white color purple? And he said, yeah, do it. I agree with him. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do an all white roots and all white color purple. People need to just start saying, do it.
Challenge them.
When they start saying stupid stuff like that, let's tell them to do it, y'all.
But Whoopi was saying,
do a white Black Panther.
On The View, she was saying, okay, it's make believe.
No, they got storylines behind
No,
it.
we ain't talking about color purple and roots. That was real.
Yeah.
You can't do real. Because we were slaves.
You can't say do real.
But fake, phony world, even if we were to do black zombies.
Right.
Zombies ain't black. They're white.
It's ridiculous.
You can't be a black zombie.
Right.
Come on. That's dead people.
But anyway.
So, yeah.
So that was...
After a while, you start kind of like discerning people's hearts.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That.
Stop arguing with these people and just say yes. When they say, would you like it if we did a white Black Panther? Say, go ahead and do it.
I would want to see it.
I want to see a white Black Panther.
Yes.
Go ahead. Mm-hmm. Do it.
Why do they need to, though? They already have other
It don't matter. Just do it.
Superheroes.
Well, because they want to take everything. You already got Lone Ranger and everything else, so take it. Keep going.
Go ahead.
But anyway, but he said rather than concentrate on the negative, let's concentrate on the positive. And remember, we talked about that. Light outshines darkness every time. When you bring light, darkness can't exist. So just keep bringing light. Every time they say stuff, ain't your mama and all this, Colin Haley, say, isn't her voice beautiful?
It is.
Isn't she pretty?
Yes.
They can't stand it. Yes. So let's just kill them with kindness.
But you know what? That spirit.
As long as you don't touch nobody, we good.
That spirit's always been there because they made fun of Michelle Obama.
They make fun of everybody
in the White House.
It was Black people making fun of her.
Comb Over really set the tone for that spirit to come out and arise. But that spirit's always
Obama
been there.
wasn't born in the United States.
And the white supremacists and the good, what is it, that boys group that's been coming out to the good old boys or something. So they're all like rising up even more so people feel comfortable
just
now.
Just kill them with kindness.
So,
all right.
Okay.
And the donkey of the day.
Who is it?
She loved the donkey of the day.
I do.
This one is quick because it's so stupid.
Oh.
That it made him take...
They don't even say donkey if it's real stupid.
30
they just
seconds.
Say jackass.
This man went to the emergency room. He stuck an 8-inch can of deodorant up his butt. And it was there for 3 weeks.
May I ask why he did that?
They had to cut open his stomach to get the can out.
Yeah, because you have to do that to get to the anal area. Because I had to have that for surgery.
She had colon cancer.
And they had to go down in that area. They had to cut me all the way down to get in that area. So it makes sense. They would go in that way.
To get his can out. See how stupid that is?
Where is he from? Who is he?
I don't know.
How old is he?
I don't know.
Is he 19?
First of all, why would you stick a can of deodorant up your butt? And I think what happened, how can it even go up there?
A can?
That
or
means
those little plastic
things?
No,
it was 8 ounce, a big one. My thing is, that's a big hole.
Ooh.
That means your hole can get big.
Ugh.
If you can stick a can up there.
He's not having activities in that hole anyway, which is probably why.
But what he found out is what can go up may not come out.
Exactly.
He couldn't get it out, and I think he was embarrassed.
Oh,
but my thing is
that painful.
My thing is, how was he able to use the washroom for 3 weeks? 3 weeks.
Understand what's
he finally had to go to the emergency room to get him to take it out.
He probably had to be able to release. Maybe he didn't eat that much. I don't understand. Our bodies are just fascinating, though, right?
Now you understand when I say people are morons.
How did they find that one? That was on the news?
That was Charlemagne, donkey of the day.
God, that was a big donkey. He is the donkey of the year.
I know.
Oh.
All right, y'all. That was it. It was a long show.
Okay.
But anyway, that was it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because when you had all those tabs up there, I said, we're going to be out here all night.
Well, it's Friday, I guess.
Go ahead.
Maybe
I'm done.
Maybe going forward, we'll make it...
you going to flip it back?
Make it, what you call it? Faster or whatever.
I don't know. I don't even know what else to do.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
So...
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and believe.
Always believe.
Always believe. Mm-hmm. And that was another Woods Report. You ain't put your little finger up. You so busy trying to do that.
I was going to point at that with my finger.
And that show you how old we are, because that's sign off. We back in the days where the show would sign off, mm-hmm. and then the TV would actually end. And then we would go to bed.
Because there'd be no more TV.
These kids don't even understand
that. Understand that.
You got to go to bed.
TV ended at a certain time.
And you signed off. Mm-hmm. And that was another Woods Report. See you later.